Are we good? I haven't done this in so long. Oh my gosh. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay, yeah, we're good. Hey everybody, welcome back to Life by the Eden. Now, I know I've been inactive for a bit of time. Super sorry about that, but in light of recent events, I've decided to be able to find time to try again. Be sure to subscribe to my channel as well as checking out other videos that I have. And let's just get right on into it. I'm really seeing like this camera's gonna like fall. Today's video is going to be about life lessons that I learned after first year of university. Now, going into university, I thought I was pretty well prepared. I was wrong. Tip number 1. Don't put soup in a kettle. That's the first thing. So essentially what happened is at the beginning of the year, there was a hurricane, it was chaotic or stuff, and it was like one of the first few nights on my own, and I decided to put soup in a kettle. Not like the whole can, but like I poured it out, put it in the kettle. What ended up happening was the noodles burnt the kettle, so now there's a nice little black spot. Whoops. And my room ended up smelling like smoke, so I had to get like a bunch of fans just to get rid of the smell since I didn't have my trusty Febreze on me. Life lessons. Don't put soup in a kettle. Anyways, tip number 2. Make sure you use the resources that are available to you on campus. What I mean by that is most university campuses, they will have tutoring options, they will have as well help centers, so such as chemistry or math. They may have essay workshops to help you improve on your writing, or you can even message the professor about it. In short, there's help like everywhere. You just gotta be able to use your resources and don't be afraid to go to the place for help. I know I was a little like nervous to go, as A, I didn't know where I was going, and B, I was like, oh, I don't want to go ask for help. I was a little scared, but trust me, it helps so much. Alright, next tip. I have them on another screen, but like it keeps shutting off so I don't forget. So bear with me. The next thing is, I also didn't wear my glasses, studying. One thing that I noticed that was different between high school and university was that there was a difference in course load. So in high school you have like small assignments, homework, a lot of unit tests. But in university, that's not the case. There's pretty much a midterm exam, final exams, and like assignments. But like they're worth so much more in university. And with a schedule, you could have classes on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, or Tuesday, Thursdays, or maybe just on Mondays from this time to this time. The point is, you could have a lot of free time in your schedule, and it is important to use that time wisely, whether it be practicing homework questions or maybe getting ahead if you're in the mood to get ahead. Make sure you find a nice quiet spot on campus, or if you're in residence you can stay in your room. It is up to you and your preferences. I don't like to study. I'm ashamed to say, but trust me, it pays off. The next tip is going to be about note-taking. So sorry if I like randomly start looking on a weird angle. That's where the laptop is with all my notes, and it's just about to shut off right now. So, oh no, I messed it up. Note-taking. With university, professors teach presentation style, meaning that they will flip through slides and present to the students at a faster pace because they do have a certain amount of time only to teach those specific topics. That's why they really do emphasize reading from textbooks or making sure you don't copy presentation slides word for word. With me personally, I mostly use notebooks, but I do know that one of my classes I just typed since the professor went really quick. and it was a lot of information to absorb, which did help me. Keep in mind, some universities and classes will post their lectures online afterwards, which is super useful if you miss some things, but I would still go to class. A, be a good student, I guess, and two, a lot of professors, when they're in the lecture and you're there, they may drop some hints about major exam questions or topics or events that are happening that they won't mention in the lecture recording. So recommended to go to the lecture unless you have unless you are sick or anything like that. Yeah. The next step or next tip I have is breaks. Breaks are super important, and breaks can include going out for a walk, going for the workout, or hanging out with friends, or just not doing homework. You will thank yourself for it. And my list vanished again. Okay, from now we're gonna have a counter right here of how many times my screen that's behind the camera fades to black, because yeah, I kind of lost what count, so I think the number's gonna be here, but I'm gonna go fix that. I'm back. Okay, so the next tip that I have is, for me especially, I went to a school that was out of province or way far away. So get to know your area, especially your bus system. As a university student, depending where you are, you may have transit fees as part of your tuition or your fees that you have to pay to the school. So with mine, I got access to the bus system, got access to the ferry since I was by water, which was super cool. I recommend it. But one thing that it challenged me to do was just go explore, get off campus. So by knowing what buses to take, you A, don't get lost, and B, you're able to go find places to get your groceries, or maybe check out this cool place that you're with your friends, or go on crazy adventures. I know there were 2 malls in the area that my school was in. There was one that was kind of more upscale, and then one that was more stuff that I usually go to, but that one was a bunch of bus rides away, actually. Well, it was one bus ride with a terminal, but anyways, make sure that you know your bus system, what's around you, especially if you are living on your own off campus. It's important to know your resources, such as where maybe a doctor's office could be, or where a Cineplex is if you want to hang out with friends, or grocery shopping, and the nearest Walmart, and the nearest IKEA, because who doesn't love furniture, right? Oh man. It's gonna go black again. Give it about 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna add that to the counter. Yep. The next tip is, oh, I love this one, is don't bring your entire closet with you when you move to university. As well, keep in mind when you're packing, make sure you pack clothes that you will wear a lot, so jeans or leggings or sweatpants, but also keep in the back of your mind that you will probably buy stuff. I bought this shirt, I bought a lot of other shirts, but make sure that you do keep in mind that you will buy clothes, I'm sure, out there while you are at school. Shopping is just, it happens. And one thing I noticed, especially during the Christmas break when I had to fly home, is I had to manage to fit a lot of clothes in a backpack since I just put in a carry-on. So just be careful about that. This tip here that I'm going to explain next is more personal to me, and it can happen to you, is don't lose your keys. I made a bet with myself that I was going to probably lose my keys about 10 times. I lost them about 8 times. Or I forgot them in my room. So I was in residence, and with that in mind, we have keys, obviously, to get into our rooms, right? For security reasons, be safe, yada yada. And the amount of times I would leave my room, realize I locked myself out, I'd have to walk all across the res building to the front desk to get my keys, or get the spare key, bring that back to my room, get my keys, bring the spare key back to the front desk. I mean, I got exercise, but not fun, especially sometimes if I went to like shower or get ready for the evening or stuff. Sorry if the camera cut out. I think I ran out of storage. I don't know. Oh, and here goes again. The screen's gonna go black again. One sec. Essentially, you have to ask your friend for their pass so that way you can get out of the building or out of the section and go to front desk and be able to get back in with the spare key to get your keys, or in my case, my keys in my room that had my card there. So once I grabbed my keys, I'd have to go to my friends, give them back their card, and then I would go up to front desk, back down. And keep in mind, sometimes with front desk, you will have to leave something like your phone or something else, so that way it's like an incentive, so that way they know you'll come back with the spare key. But oh man, the times that I've forgotten my keys. You also need your card for like dining halls, and I walked up. I think the craziest story is I went to dining hall to scan my card, and turns out my card was not there. It was in my room. Whoops. 8:30 classes. Is it a yay or a nay? It depends how you look at it. So if you're a morning person, go for it. I'm not a morning person, but some things that I do remember from first semester the fall when I did have a class, which was 8:30 math, is make sure you prepare your bags the night before, so that way you can wake up, go get breakfast, and just go right on out. And as well, make sure you don't have late classes the night before, so it gives you time to, if you want to do some homework, you can, but also make sure you go to bed early. I do like 8:30 classes sometimes, since I can start my day earlier. I'll be more energetic, I guess, for the rest of the day. I won't be as lazy. But on the other hand, 8:30s are pretty early, and I do try to avoid them as much as possible, since I am slow in the morning. So it's all up to you how you look at it. Sometimes you can't really avoid it, since it is in the timetable and that class might be only offered at that one time, or else you could have conflicts with other classes in your schedule or anything like that. I'm sorry, I just saw a dog. Oh, so cute. My final word of advice for everyone, whether you're just going into your first year or you finish your first year or you're even in other years of schooling, is remember it. It goes by fast, and in a blink of an eye, it's done. I'm so grateful for my first year. I was able to meet new friends. I was able to take part in amazing classes, had fun going to games. I got to explore the area and everything else. It's unimaginable. And I couldn't think of my first year any other way. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and these tips might have helped you, or maybe were a little comedic. But either way, I hope you guys liked them. If you do, give me a huge thumbs up, as well as subscribing down below. I might try and become a little more active. I am still debating. Our final black screen counter should be here. Really? That many times? Okay. As well as there'll be links down below if you want to follow me. So again, thank you guys so much, and have a super terrific, awesome day. See ya! Check out these videos here. I feel like one of those people with $1 million suit. Alright, bye guys.